another edition of Senior Spotlight as we enter the second half of this 2023-24 season. And with us, we have got the A-Train, Alex Elsner. Alex, thanks for joining us on Senior Spotlight. What can we say? I can remember when you first started, you were a little guy running around out there. I called you the road runner because you were so fast, running around out there. And I can remember you as a freshman, you were small. You got knocked down a lot. I think I told your mom we were watching a game up at the Springfield rink. I said he's the Timex watch. He takes a licking and keeps on ticking. He gets knocked down, but he gets right up and goes to take. And then all of a sudden, like I think it was at the beginning of last year, all of a sudden you would groan and you were like knocking guys around. And it's like, my goodness gracious, he became the A-Train, not the road runner. But just a remarkable career, Alex. Record-setting amount of goals last year was like 70, I think, last year. When you look back on now your 4 years and your growth from a freshman to where you are now, the great year you had this year, and now you're into a leadership role on the team this year. How do you reflect back on your personal growth as a player and as a person over these last 4 years?
I think it has a lot to do with my team. I mean, people like Thomas Bush, Riley Hansen, Joey Donahue, all those people I had to look up to, and they helped me along, and I definitely wouldn't be here today without them. So I really appreciate them. You know, they always give me like somebody to like look up to and try to be just as good as them and try to just do my best every game. So that's how I kind of progressed.
And you talk about Thomas and Riley and Joey and those guys, Carson, all those guys. You are now in that position. Is that something that's comfortable to you to be? You are the team leader now. Are you comfortable with that? How are you doing as far as how do you feel about mentoring the younger players?
Yeah, I feel great about mentoring the younger players. We have a really young team this year, so I mean, there's a lot of players that need a lot of help, and I'm there to help them. And that's just I think it's a crucial part of the Beaver Creek program because we're always helping each other out, and it's great.
And as far as you mentioned, the Beaver Creek program obviously starts with Coach Gutt. What has his philosophies on life and everything affected you over these past few years?
I mean, Joey Donahue said this in his interview too, but it stuck with me too. He's always talking about like in a car you have a windshield and then you have a rear view mirror, and that quote has really helped me because you always look straight and then you use your rear view mirror as a guide for, like, you always look at things from the past, but you don't want to spend too much time looking at your rear view mirror because then you'll crash. So you just keep going forward and keep looking through your windshield.
And on all these senior spotlights, because these are for posterity, we want to get your plans on what you think your future might be. Do you have college plans?
I mean, I'd love to go play hockey at Kent with Joey, but I mean, it's a lot of money, so I don't know if I'll do that. But I have like 2 scholarships to Sinclair, so I might just go to Sinclair and not have to pay for my first 2 years and just, take it easy.
And we keep hearing they are trying to kick up a club team. Would you be interested in joining them if they're able to do that?
I mean, yeah, if it's legitimate this year, I'd probably consider going there and just playing hockey just for the heck of it because, I love playing hockey and I'd rather play hockey than not play hockey. So, yeah, I would definitely consider it.
That'd be great because we would do the games. The producer and I, Mr. Duford, we would do the game, so it'd be great to have you out here again next year. But do you have plans on what you'd like to study in college?
I'm thinking about going into business because, I don't know, I think I'm a very decently spoke person. I'm very outgoing. I'm very confident, so that's why I think that I would be pretty good at business.
Well, I'll tell you what, Alex, it's just been a great pleasure to have you these last few years, and it's been a great start to this year, and we look forward to the rest of this season. And certainly, after this season, you got to come to some games and pop up and visit with us. So thanks for joining us, and best of luck, Alex.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for everything you do, Kent.
That's all right. The A-Train, Alex Elsner on Senior Spotlight.